we're gonna be going over how I had a 10K week in 5 days. Just off $1,000 too. So I had ended up getting a paycheck from my 9 to 5 for around like $600, and then I also got a settlement check from White Castle for $600. So I ended up just dumping that money into my funded account. I mean, not my funded account. I ended up just dumping that money into my personal live trading account, and I was trading at $1,000. I don't want to say high risk, but high risk basically. I was trading 3 contracts with that $1,000 that I put in, and me doing so, I earned over a little bit over $10,000 this week in 5 days. The point of this video is to show you the trades that I took that helped me get $10,000 off $1,000 essentially. It was really like 1,200, but we gonna go with 1,000 though. So I mean, we can get straight to it, bro. Let me just show y'all the trades that I took, and most of the trades that I took ended up being just literally. Matter of fact, I gotta show y'all the proof first. So let me show y'all the real right now. As you can see, this is a live and active account. And if we can go to my cash history too, or my account balance history. So let's do this week. That was Monday was September 30th, and then we can go to the 4th of Friday, which will be 5 days right there. Oh no, damn. Let me go do that instead. Okay, so as you can see on Monday, I had a $2,000 day right here. Tuesday, which is the 1st of October, I had another $2,000 day, close to 2,500. But we just gonna say 2,000. We gonna round it off and go flat. Um, on Wednesday, I did not trade. Thursday, I ended up banking in 1,500, and then on Friday, I ended up making I ended up making close to $4,000. And Friday, low key should have been a $5,000 day, but I ended up managing the trade a certain way, and I explain that a little later when we go over the setups that I took actually. So let's go to trading view, man, and let's just you feel me. Let's just see what I took. Um, so when we go to trading view, this is Monday. I got into like a 15-minute setup on Monday. This ended up being like a 15-minute setup that I got into, but I entered off the 1 minute. Although this is on the 5 minute, I've been trading kind of new. I enter off the 1 minute, but I still look for the same supply and demand, liquidity grab, and support and resistance type setups. Like I'm still looking for high probability supply and demand or liquidity grabs. Off the 5 minute, I just enter off the 1 minute now. And because I find that entering off the 1 minute helps me get a smaller stop, and it actually helps me get a longer RR. So I've been experimenting what's going on with entering off the 1 minute and manage my trade with the 1 minute, and it's been working for me. Monday, I ended up just scalping price action. I took it all the way up to this supply level, so I got around like 55 ticks on this. And yeah, that was a good winner. That was that first trade that I took on Monday, which ended up making me over like $2,000. Now Tuesday, I took a Tuesday was very intriguing. It was a very intriguing day, honestly, because the setup that I was looking for, or the setup that I had really wanted to take, was the high probability demand zone that you see right here. So I wanted to get into buys, but as I was looking in the market and stuff that day, I had seen my 1 minute setup. I had seen my 1 minute scalping setup, and it had kind of took liquidity right here. So if you look over here, price action kinda. So this was like a resistance setup. This wasn't really a clean liquidity grab, but it was more so a resistance setup mixed in with liquidity grab. Although price action did not end up taking out all the liquidity that was just to the left. So I ended up just taking this scalping. I ended up scalping in 1 minute down to the demand zone, and I made around $2,000 this day too as well. And like I said, I was waiting for this yeah, I was definitely waiting for this high probability demand zone to form. We ended up getting the touch, but since I had already made 2,000, I ended up not getting into this second trade right here. Although I got it marked up, I didn't get into it. You see what it did, man. It went for like a 3-1. Um, yeah, it went for about a 3-1. Really more, but I'm usually looking. The longest I'm gonna hold is to about a 3-1. You feel me? You feel me? I like to get in, get out. So I ended up not taking that trade though because I made $2,000. But that day could have been a way bigger day too if I really wanted to take that high probability setup, which I ended up not doing. So Wednesday came along. I didn't trade Wednesday. Let's go straight to Thursday. So this is Thursday. Let me turn this on so I can see where I was at. Okay, so this is 6 a.m. I would have started trading. I would have woke up around this time. So let me see what I seen. So Thursday was a very consolidation type day. I remember because we was heavily consolidating on the 15. So this was a 15-minute setup that I ended up taking. I entered off the 1 minute, but I was using the 5 to manage it. Um, and look at my stop loss, bro. This is how you know I entered off the 1 minute. I had an 11 tick stop loss, and I went for 51 ticks. So I made, I think 1,500 this day. This is the day I made 1,500, and this was a nice day, man. You feel me? Like risking around $330 to make 1,500. That's a good RR. That's very good. And the only reason I liked this trade is because if I turn my sessions back on, as you can see, we took liquidity out. So liquidity would have been like right here, right under this price action. It would have been right up, right there. Literally, this would have been liquidity. As you can see, market structure took liquidity out. So this is no longer liquidity on this side right here. This became liquidity. So as market structure is taken, as mark as market structure just took out those last peak lows, it started rejecting and going in the opposite direction. So I got in around literally right here. So I was only reason I got into this 15-minute setup or this only reason I scalped right here is because I believed I was already in a liquidity grab for one. And honestly, I knew it wanted to go up a little more because we was already in a move already. They had already taken out liquidity, so I was like, it may want to go up before it go down again. And then I ended up just taking that scalp right here. I ended up just taking this to like a 15-minute, a 5 minute supply. So I ended up, keeping it very simple. As you can see, my TP was a little in the zone. Got 51 ticks and got out. So that was about a $1,500 day right there. And then obviously, for some reason I was still on the charts too. So I ended up seeing this move too. So I ended up seeing liquidity get take out this liquidity right here. That's literally right here for you, those of you who don't know. This liquidity got taken out with this large candlestick. I ended up seeing that, but I didn't take it because I made money already. So I was like, it ain't no point of risking more money to make more money because I could lose too. And then let's get to Friday, man. So Friday was the trade of the week, honestly, for me. Friday had like a lot of opportunities to make money. I ended up taking another liquidity grab. And why is this a liquidity grab? Because like I said before, under this little wick or swing low, that's liquidity. So this is where the money is at. That's why I got the dollar signs right here. This is where the money is at, bro. Right under this wick. Price action ended up doing what it was going to do. It was going up, breaking structures to the upside. Then it started tanking, it started melting, and melted past this point right here. So when price action melts past this point and goes right there, I know liquidity is taken out on this side. So the market tends to always reverse positions right after they take out liquidity. I'm not saying it happens every time, but that's what typically seems to happen. And I remember because this was just CPI, I believe. So the market was very volatile around this time. Very, very volatile. It was a lot of momentum. But I ended up taking this. I definitely entered off the 1 minute. I entered off the 1 minute. The stop was pretty. It was still large, but it was smaller than having a 60 or a 9 around like a 86, 90 pip stop loss. I had around like a 43 tick stop loss, which is still large, but I believed in the setup, man. I like liquidity grabs. Liquidity grabs tend to always have a lot of motion, a lot of momentum in it. So I took this with confidence, and I ended up my TP was literally right here, going for a 3-to-1 off the 5. I was going for a 3-to-1. I ended up when price action got into this area, when price action got into like this area right here, I ended up moving my stop loss to where this blue line is at. So I was basically saying like it's either gonna have to hit full TP because I didn't want to give up profits. Especially it was NFP day. I didn't want to give up profits. I didn't want to be too greedy, but I was trying to maximize this trade right here. So this could have been a 5K winner, but I ended up this is why I took my first loss at too. I ended up once price action got into this area, it came down, it hit it got me out because I moved my stop loss into profits. It got me out right there. I ended up taking a sale somewhere within here, somewhere within this consolidation. I ended up taking a sale, which was not smart, obviously. It ended up getting me out, and then I had wanted to. I seen this plan out. I seen like the 5 minute plan out. I went in for an entry on the 1 minute. I got in around. I got back in for buys around like this area. Had a stop loss under here. Although it was tighter, I just made it a little larger so I can make it safe because we was already consolidating within this area. It went up. It hit the original TP that I had, so I made more money on that. And it obviously it went high as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it still went higher than what I thought it was gonna go. So I made close to $4,000 with those trades on Friday, which was a liquidity grab, and then me getting back into the big move of the liquidity grab. So, and I do want to say I did see this second liquidity grab planned out as well. If I would have entered off the 1 minute, I would have had a 21 tick stop loss. Didn't need to though. I felt like that was being greedy, so I ended up not taking this trade. Although I would have loved to. Like I ended up not taking this trade either because why risk money is NFP week. I mean it's NFP day actually. So like why risk on that? It was no point. So I ended up not taking that either. But yeah, man. So these are the trades that I took to have a 10K week. Again, I put in $1,000, y'all. Really like $1,200 because I had a $600 check from a settlement check from White Castle, and then when I got paid around $600 for my 9 to 5, and I just ended up dumping that money into my personal account, and it made me $10,000 in 5 days. So I just wanted to come and document, some of the success I done had, my many successes. This is my first 10K week, so I just wanted to come and document it and throw it on my channel, and then show y'all the trades that I took as well. And I do gotta say, bro, I ended up blowing my funded accounts, y'all. So I gotta come up and update my mini failures too. I ended up blowing my funded accounts, and I blew the accounts around like 3 weeks ago, and ever since then I just been trading my live account with the same risk as I was trading the funded accounts, and I've been hitting record days like back to back to back. Like so, my personal best is around $4,000 in one day. Um, but even before that, I was hitting like $1,500 days, $1,700 days, $1,800 days, and then it started going up to $2,000 days, and then I had my largest day so far, which was Friday, which was around 4K. It could have been 5 if I just would have held this through a consolidation and just let my trade do what it was supposed to do. Um yeah, so I've been still trading, y'all. I ain't went nowhere. I still been trading. I've been having to lock in because what I noticed and the reason I know I've blown my accounts is because I literally it's like when I got my accounts funded, I wasn't taking quality setups. So what would happen would be that I would have a daily profit target and I would have a daily stop loss target. I would get into a trade that wasn't high probability, that wasn't high quality for me, and I would get stopped out. So I'd be done trading my funded accounts for the day. And then since I still wanted to trade and I knew I didn't get into a great high probability setup, since I still wanted to give myself a chance to make some money, I would literally log into my live account and then trade a good setup, and I would make a lot of money. And I'm not even supposed to be trading my personal account. I told myself I wasn't gonna trade my personal account for like nine this year. I was gonna just stack it up, dump money into it, make deposits and just keep letting it compound up. But I literally noticed that me blowing my accounts this time, I know what to do now. Next time I do get funded, and that's literally to take the most like my A++ setup is liquidity grabs. Like low key, bro. If we go through all the trades this week, they was most of them were liquidity grabs, and I literally just found that out that I've kind of been knowing this for a minute, but now it's actually confirmed that my A++ setups are liquidity grabs. So those are the setups that I really want to risk a little bit more on. I really want to maximize because those are my A++ setups. Now, supply and demand is definitely a A++ setup as well. High probability supply and demand, the ones that have a breaker structure, a gap attached, blah blah blah. Those are actually A++ setups as well, but I don't know, man. It's something about a liquidity grab that I feel like it just hit 9 times out of 10. If you got the right entry and you got the right stop, the liquidity grab will hit. Now, I don't know, man. That's just me. So I noticed that the next time I get funded, those are the only setups that I'm taking on my funded accounts will be liquidity grabs, whether it's to the downside or the upside. And I will be entering off the 1 minute and managing it off the five, like getting my TP set or whatnot. But those are my best setups, and those are the setups I will be trading when I get funded again. So I gotta go through war again. I gotta go through war with myself to get funded again. And it's gonna be a journey, but we've done it before. We've done it twice. I've been funded like twice. Each of those 2 times I never got a payout. So the third time is gonna be a charm, man. And the third time I guarantee I will get some type of payout. I will get multiple payouts on top of multiple payouts because my mind is just shifted to just taking A++ setups on my funded accounts. Now I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just trade my live account how I trade because I was noticing, man, like I'm more I pay attention to detail more when I'm trading my personal account, which sounds kind of like cliche, but it's like it's true. Like when I'm trading these funded accounts to pass the challenge, I am very disciplined. I am very consistent in the trading setup that I get into. It's like I actually kind of traded like my personal account, but it's like once I get them funded, I kind of become a little lackadaisical. Like, and I don't perform how I should perform. I'm not getting into the best setups. Like I don't start off strong, and that's what's been hurting me. I start. Matter of fact, we can look at my personal. I mean my funded accounts right now. Top step, so I can just show you the days that I was having, and then yeah. So I actually have one account left. Um, Literally, which is has a balance of $36. So if I lose the $36, it's over with. So I just been using this account to like for entries off the 1 minute, off the Hikanashi candlesticks. I just been using this for my personal account. Um, and I do want to say I got into a lot of good trades on these funded accounts. I just ended up being greedy, looking for that one big home run. Like I was looking for a grand slam trading these accounts, and that's why I messed up at. Like, if I would have just stuck to the plan and took 30 ticks, 50 ticks here and there, I could at least still have some accounts. Even like the last day trading this account, I literally got this account balance back up to around like $2,000. But I was being greedy, bro. I was wanting to see like a certain win, so my winners turned into losses because I was being a little too greedy. So that's that. Let me see if I could show y'all the I just want to show y'all my statistics on my trading accounts and my funded accounts and shit like that. Show y'all my best day, show y'all my worst day. And then we'll wrap this video up. So yeah, My best day was around $3,000, which was a great day. All my accounts was down there really in the red, so I brought them back up. What kind of messed me up is my best trade, low key, did not copy on all of my accounts. So that kind of came back to bite me in the ass, especially on top of me not taking the best setups possible. Me being a little greedy, and me not like literally, I wasn't trading my A++ setups for real. And when I did, I seen good results. Don't get me wrong, but I think I was just too conservative on my accounts. I was too conservative, and then mixed in with indiscipline and inconsistency, it led to me having a great day, some good days, and then my worst day was around $600. That's me going on tilt. That's me not following my rules. Me not getting to the best setup. So trying to give myself another chance when I should have took the $300, $400 loss and moved on. But you know, it happens. So let me show y'all my other accounts too, because like I said, one of the trades I took didn't really. My biggest trade that I took didn't copy trade on all my other accounts. So my best day on all my other accounts is around $700, because that was my profit. That was my profit target. That was like my goal for the day. If I made $700, $800, I'm good for the day, and I'm good on to the next. So it kind of messed up and copy traded $700 on all the other accounts. As you can see, my worst day is around $600 though. So um, only look at my winning percentage too. I had 20% winning percentage. Like that's horrible, and it's horrible because I literally got a better eye for trades. There's no way I should be only running 20% of the trades that I'm getting into. That's bullshit. That's how you know I wasn't dialed in. I wasn't focused up on like what I supposed to been focused up on. But yeah, y'all, man, it's your boy Hot Up Trades, bro. That's really all I have for this video. I just wanted to come and show y'all that I did end up making literally $10,000 in 5 days off $1,000. This week I had my first 10K week ever, so I had to come and document this. I also had to come document that I blew my accounts, all four of my 50K funded accounts, but basically five technically. So I had to come document that. So I had to come document a mini failure, and then I had to come document a mini success. So you know, I still been trading though, y'all. I'm still going, y'all. Just get used to me, bro. I'm gonna be here. You feel me? I'm not leaving. Trading is what I do. This is my life. This is really what I do for real. Um, and my content is gonna get better. The way that I break down my trades is gonna get better. The way that I'm catching setups is gonna get better. Everything is just gonna get better, man. Just keep evolving with me. If you tuned in, stay tuned in, bro. And hopefully you learning something, bro. Like I just don't make these videos to gloat and boast about what I got going on. This is literally to help somebody else do the same thing. So with all that being said though, man, this video is already long in itself. I'm gonna have to chop it up, chop it down, make it around like a 15, 10 minute video. But yeah, man, that's all I got, bro. Like I literally had my first 10K week. Um and I went 5-1 actually, not 4-1. I went 5-1. The moral of the story is I put in $1,000, really 1,200. I traded that high risk. I made $10,000 in 5 days, and this is all after me blowing my funded account. So I blew my accounts, and then to bounce back, I made $10,000 in 5 days. Um, so I always bounce back, bro. Anytime I blow my funded accounts, I always bounce back. I'm gonna get funded again, and when I get funded, I'm gonna get paid out. Like this shit don't stop. I'm just trying to end the year out strong. Not even trying. I'm gonna end the year out strong, and this is really like just step one. So let's get it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy High Trades, man, and I'm out.